Hey everyone, welcome to Aditi TV, where we show you how to build a bold life and an impactful business. I'm super excited about today's episode because I'm talking about my journey building my business, and it is so near and dear to my heart, and I'm excited to open up about it with you today. I want to tell you about how I've made over $90,000 in my business. All right, so now this isn't some, make 90K in 90 days type of, video here or anything like that. This is literally the story of a scared woman, leaving the perceived comfort and security of being in corporate America and being part of the traditional role that we play. And this is how it goes. So basically, I was in corporate America for 6 years in doing business consulting at a top consulting firm. And about around year 3, I really started feeling like I wanted something else, or my eyes just kind of started wandering around and something just didn't feel connected to me anymore, And as I was searching, I found all these different opportunities and nothing seemed to be the right match. Just nothing was working out. Like I almost felt like as if I was literally trapped in my job and I couldn't go anywhere, which you can only imagine is not a good feeling, right? So what I decided was that I was going to go to grad school, and that was kind of my one-way ticket out of corporate America. And I wanted to really be positioned as a marketing expert. And I knew that getting my master's would do that. And really, I just love marketing. I wanted to study marketing because I love it so much. And that really boggled some people because they were like, what do you mean? You just love it. You're just gonna spend all this money to study something you love? I don't know why that's such a foreign concept that we should do something that we love, right? Rather than having an exact logical plan of how everything's going to plan out and how everything's going to be. So anyways, that's a different story because that was the first time I really started stepping into doing what I really want to do and not what everybody else was telling me I should do or was recommending that I should do. And going to grad school was one of the best decisions of my life. I got a master's in marketing at Northwestern University, which is a top marketing university, and I just had an amazing time there, and I learned so much amazing stuff. And as we were getting closer to graduation, everybody was applying to jobs, interviewing for jobs, brushing up their interview skills, like all that good stuff. And, every time I tried to engage in activities of finding a job or anything like that, I just got this big knot and pit in my stomach. Like I literally felt sick to my stomach. So I was like, okay, there's something wrong here, right? I don't think I'm supposed to go back to corporate America. And even though my mind really wanted that, because that just made sense, I'll get a job for a few years and then I'll do my business, right? I have plenty of time. But all of the signs were saying, go with the business now. And I felt really strongly that if I did step into corporate America, I wouldn't be able to get out because I would have been so scared to make any leaps out of that, perceived comfort. And I would have just stayed there and I wouldn't have been able to get out. So I felt like this was my one chance to take this leap of faith. And so I did. And as I graduated, I made this declaration that I'm going full time into my business and I'm starting my marketing business officially. And let me tell you, it was the scariest decision of my life because 1, I had absolutely no savings. 2, I had about $1,500 to my name, which really took care of my rent, which was $1,400. And I had about $100 left to play with. So I was like, I don't really know what I'm doing or what's happening here, but this just feels very right. So I'm just going to move forward with it. And that's what I did. And let me tell you, the type of crippling fear and paralyzation that I felt that January 2016 I was so paralyzed with fear. I was like, I don't know how this is gonna work. Like, I have rent due in 4 weeks. Like, am I gonna find a client that's gonna pay me thousands of dollars in just a few weeks? Like, I just graduated. Like, what the F, you know? But everything in my being was just like, this is right, keep going. So I started live streaming every day, and I started showing up, and I was like, all right, well, I'm going to give this everything I have. I'm going to give this everything I got, and then we'll see what happens, you know? And 3 weeks after live streaming, just about every day, I made my first digital sale of $79 for my brand tuning workshop. And let me tell you, that floored me, because this was an absolute stranger who didn't even know who I was and bought my product from just seeing me on live stream. I was like, oh, those experts weren't lying. This really does work. This really is a thing. Okay, I get it. And then 2 weeks later, that client signed a $2,000 package with me. And you guessed it, my rent that February did get paid, and I did have a roof over my head. And in fact, that second month, I made close to $7,000. Like, what? And that was more than I had made when I was in corporate America years ago. In 1 month, I was just like, oh, wow, okay, cool. So then I wish I could tell you after that, the money just kept getting bigger, the sales kept getting higher, the impact, the reach that I had was even bigger, but that's not the truth. It's not the truth at all, because I started hitting burnout, and I started just hitting more fears, and I started freaking out, because then I was like, okay, well, now what do I do? What am I going to do next, you know? And after that, there was lots of ups, lots of downs, lots of roller coasters, lots of breakdowns, lots of meltdowns, but lots of ups as well. You know, a year after that, I had my first $10,000 course sale. So what that means is one of the courses that I created, which is called Confident Marketing Academy, hit $10,000 in sales, because that many amount of people bought it, right? And that was amazing, because that was something I literally created from scratch with my entire heart and soul. And I was like, wow, this is amazing. This is crazy. But again, right, it didn't happen right away. It didn't happen that next month. It happened an entire year later. And then maybe 9 months to 12 months after that, I had my first $19,000 sales day. Like, what? I was just like, wait, is this really happening? Is this really possible? So for some of you guys, right, $90,000 may not be a lot of money, but for other people, that is the world. Like, for me to be able to have said that I've made $90,000 in my business on my own, with my own creativity and my own brain and my own knowledge and my own intuition, I want to give that hope to someone else, because I really didn't know if it was going to work for me or not. I really didn't. But I took that leap of faith. And never do I recommend that you take the type of leap of faith that I did, having no savings and nothing like that. That is not a recommendation that I do. But that's just the place I was in. I just couldn't exist the way I was existing anymore. And I had to do something different. And so I did, you know. That was my journey. And I think everybody has their own special journey when it comes to creating a business out of your gifts and your talents, or whatever it is that you do, right? Whether you make products, whether you have a retail business, whether you have a brick and mortar store, or whether you have an online business, the strategies that I worked apply to all of it. So how did I make that $90,000? The main thing that I did is that I got seen. I got visible. And if you guys have been with me for a while, you know that I say that all the time. I'm like, get seen so you can get paid, okay? That is the name of one of my signature courses, GetSeenGetPaid.com, right? And that's exactly what I did. I got seen. I got visible. I let people know about me, about my services, how I could help them with their business, how I could bring a solution for the problems that they were having. And I let people know that I was available to help them, right? And that get seen process is a process. It's not just, oh, waving your hands in the air with signs, being like, hey, look at me, hire me. Like, it's not like that. There is a process. There is a science to it. And the method that I created, right? I created that in the beginning of my business. And at that time, it was the marketing method that I created from my understanding from everything that I had learned and what I had implemented in the past in companies, in nonprofit organizations, in educational institutions, in all these different places. But I hadn't tried it on my own business. But my entire business now has been built and grown from this get seen method that I created and I implemented for myself and also with my clients. Now, I have actually never shared this method publicly before. Like, this is something that I've done with my private clients and my private courses, all that kind of stuff. But now that I hit the 90K mark, I was like, I think I need to start sharing this with people because I'm just about at 6 figures and that's freaking amazing. That's freaking amazing, right? And I want to show people how you can do it too for your business, for your gifts, for your talents, for your baby. I know your business is your baby, right? Because my business is my baby too. You put so much love and care and nurturing and blood and sweat and tears into it. And I want to teach you this get seen method that I've used in my business and also with everyone else. So the get seen method is a little bit more in depth than I can get into here. So I want to invite you to come join the class in which I'm going to go over the get seen method. Okay, it's completely free and you can come sign up at getseengetpaid.com/method. And just in case by the time you're watching this, the link has changed, look for the link on this page. I will have made sure to update it. All right, so catch the entire Get Seen method. I really break down how I've made this $90,000 by getting seen in that method, in that framework, in that process, okay? And the amazing thing is that you can literally implement this into so many different things. It's kind of a plug and play method, all right? So I'm excited to see you guys there. If you enjoyed this video, you wanna share this out, if you think somebody will get some optimism, some hope, some ideas from this, then share it out, tag them, like, subscribe, do all the good stuff, all right? Because I'm genuinely sharing this from my heart and I'm so excited to tell you guys all about how you can do it too, because I want to see you living the life that actually gives you joy. You know, my business has literally helped heal me in so many areas of my life. It's helped heal some of my depression. It's helped heal some of my unworthiness. It's helped heal some of my, purpose and meaning and significance that I haven't felt in the world. And I want you to feel that too. So let's live bold and let's build an impactful business together. I love you guys so much and I'll see you soon. See you on the class. Bye.